the Gamesline podcast. John is away on special assignment, and you know what that means. Daddy's away. The kids are gonna play. That's right. We're here. We're all big gamers, and we're about to give you a good old video game podcast. My name is Scott. I'm here with Maverick. Maverick, what's going on?
This is a hell of a way to come back in here. Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, Daddy's away, and we're gonna play.
Stop saying that.
Why?
I'm gonna freaking throttle you.
and we brought our friend over because Daddy's home. We got ROBBYDUDE. What's up, ROBBYDUDE?
I thought Daddy wasn't home.
Daddy's not home. Daddy's on special assignment.
You said Daddy was home.
I said Daddy's not home.
No.
Where's Daddy?
He's on special assignment.
Okay. I'm Robbie. Hello.
Hi, Robbie. A Twitch partner, ROBBYDUDE.
That's right.
The director of Sparkle on Raven, ROBBYDUDE. I know you don't like being called that, but that is technically your role.
I hate it. It's in the credits, and I don't like it.
Robbie, what's going on? Who are you? Who are you for people who aren't familiar?
Hi, everyone. I'm Robbie, aka ROBBYDUDE on the internet. On internet.
XD.
I'm a streamer and an artist and a video producer, I guess.
You do weekly live streams out there on twitch.tv/ROBBYDUDE. I
do video game streams on the internet.
Yeah, what you been streaming lately?
Been playing The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Interesting. There's one game I think we're going to be talking about a lot that seems a little bit resembles that quite a bit.
Yeah, and then we're gonna quickly transition into that conversation by saying I've also been playing Rocky and Bullwinkle on NES, which I know everybody's been playing.
We can't get enough of it.
Yeah, everybody's been talking about it, having a grand old time.
Yeah, talk to us about Rocky and Bullwinkle. I want to hear what's been going on there. What are the bullheads thinking about this?
It's an open world adventure. Kind of like exploration, story driven.
It's very true. Yeah, there's
I was a little worried when they were like doing the same thing with the Dudley Do-Right game, but I feel like they really expanded on the universe for this one.
Yeah. And they said that these are what Rocky and Bullwinkle games are going to look like, moving forward. So we're really
That's so true.
Yeah,
we're excited for this change. No, I feel like I'm one of the only streamers on the internet not playing Tears of the Kingdom on stream.
But we're gonna have all these copycats coming out because then the Pink Panther game's gonna be something similar. You're also gonna see the Wacky Races game. Oh my god! Don't even get me started on the fucking new Shmoo.
The Shmoo?
Yeah.
What the hell's Shmoo?
That's like one of the things. What are those Hanna-Barbera bozos?
I don't know what the Shmoo is either. This one's
oh my god! There is a thing called the Shmoo. It's the fucking the Blob. It's like the game Boy and His Blob. It's
this thing looked horrible.
Shmoo, bro.
Oh.
It was the Shmoo. You had Captain Caveman. You had the Funky Phantom. You had the Amazing Chan Clan. They had like a little cat. Like.
The new Shmoo?
When we talk about like bankrupt ideas, you can just look at Hanna-Barbera's attempt to just make a mystery show.
Oh my god, there's so many pictures of him that just look like a penis.
We should have a open world Breath of the Wild style Flintstones game. I think that'd be all. I mean, we're already making fucking like Flintstone cars powered by our feet and fucking Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, you have to find circular rocks and stick them in his spokes.
Hey, Fred, you gotta find me. I'm trapped in the time stream.
You gotta fucking spawn in Bam Bam to do your fucking dirty work for you.
Let's go. Whenever you use a car, you're of course running with your feet and it uses stamina.
Yes, you have to.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, that seems okay. Yeah, I think we can make I almost said Tears of the Flintstones. I don't think that's good.
Oh, Tears of the Flintstones is so good. That's what happens every at the credits scene when he gets locked up by the saber-toothed tiger.
What's a good like rock pun for Tears of the Kingdom? I can't think of one.
Oh,
it's always rock puns. It's always like fucking Roxina and some CM Rock or whatever.
The Limestone of Zelda.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Tears of the Flintstones.
Tears of the
Flintstones. And you got Fred with the mullet.
The Legend of Wilma.
The Legend of Wilma. We're talking about it. We're talking Talked too. We're back with it. We talked to talk last week, and we're back to talk more talked. I've literally been playing nothing but Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
I played some Shadows of Doubt on stream. That was pretty fun, but like
that game's great.
It's so good. I really don't have anything more to talk about with it other than like, you know, what we did on stream and like the last time I talked about it in the pod. But like, that's a good ass game. You should go check out Shadows of Doubt. But let's go straight into Tears of the Kingdom talk. Mav, you have been chomping at the bit to talk some talked.
It's pretty good. No, so I think one thing that I come to realize when it comes to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, like, there are kids who played with Legos, and then there are kids who built Lego sets.
Mm-hmm.
And I am firmly a kid who built Lego sets because I eventually fell off of Breath of the Wild just because of, like, the expanse reached a point where it's like, I don't really feel the momentum to actually play the rest of the game.
My experience with it was like, I had heard this game is like extremely large, and I had this entire mentality of, I'm not going to explore everything. I'm just going to play it until I feel satisfied, and then I'm going to go fight the final boss. And then I did, and it was a great experience. Had a great time. There's so much stuff in Breath of the Wild I just never saw.
I did not do that, and eventually it was kind of just like, all right, you know, I kind of don't care anymore, and that's on me. I fucked up there. So,
I think however you want to play Breath of the Wild is extremely valid, though, is the thing.
Right. It was just one of those things where realizing, like, okay, I do see and I think we are still in this, like, weird intersection of discussion about Breath of the Wild as a game at large, just because of the fact that, you know, it's been 6 years since that game, and we have really seen how, like, in general, it's impacted the sort of open world waypoint based game that you'll see running around in like other iterations.
Mm-hmm.
But Tears of the Kingdom feels like a really good bump to that. And even now we're seeing all this discourse about, oh my god, which is the game that you go for? And I don't care enough about that. What I will say is that it is denser. Having played the first game, it does make me have those moments where it's like, I guess we're going to be talking spoilers for a bit, like, you know.
Yeah, let's try to keep it relatively spoiler light, but like, you know,
light gameplay spoilers.
Yeah, light gameplay spoiler. Like you expect, because it's the same map, it's the same set of just everything there. You're going to see some familiar faces, and when I see those familiar faces, it's like, oh wow, I am really enjoying that. I like to see an old friend, especially as this game is hinting at. There's been some time between the last few games, and it's cool to see those developments. I didn't realize how much I genuinely would light up when it's like, oh my god, I remember this kid when it was just a little kid, but now you're actually going to be, you know, more integral to the story.
Right.
But that's all well and fun. Dog, there's some caves in here.
There's so many caves.
There's so many caves.
It's deep and it's dark, and I remember, I think we had talked about this when we had gone over Game of the Year stuff, but the experience in Elden Ring of going into, like, Nokron, the Dark City, and realizing, like, oh, this elevator's going down. Oh, it's going real down.
It's a very similar experience whenever you jump into one of those holes.
The fact that it's not even, like, anything subtle, it's just, you get into this hole right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do not think about anything else. You just jump in there, and you pray to God that you know when to get your arrows out and get those bright blue seeds out.
I had the very, very spoiler light, I guess. Like I mentioned this last time on the pod too, that I saw a dragon coming out of a hole in the ground.
Yeah,
and I was like, that seems wild. I don't know why there's a dragon going
I saw one get into the hole, and
that's
I'm
what
like,
I'm about to say. I fast traveled over to Kakariko Village, and then, like, literally in my line of sight, a dragon is just going straight down into the hole, like, right in front of me, and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck whatever I was doing before. I'm just gonna go follow that dragon.
The game has so much of that, too.
I know.
Of, like, you going to go do something, and then at the corner of your eye, you notice just a little bit of something, and it winds up being a 2-hour detour.
Yes.
There's so much of that in this game, like all over the place.
It's really interesting because like the dragons in Breath of the Wild were largely just set pieces. Like there were some quests related to them, but you couldn't do nearly as many of the things you could do in this game with them. And it was it was a moment of like, oh, there's just a huge dragon floating in the sky. That's wild. And that's still like really cool in this game, but they understand that you expect that now. And they take it in really unique directions. And let me tell you, you know what's really sick? Traveling down a hole that a dragon is also traveling down at the same time.
The smartest thing they did was just do all the lead into the sky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still haven't even bothered to explore that much in the sky. And there's still probably some sky stuff. But to realize that there are just 3 layers to this whole damn map.
Yeah.
And that, you know, immediately they're like, oh, we got this other thing. You're kind of just like, oh, wait. So I'm not going up more. I can go up, but I can also go down.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I go down.
Yeah.
Down.
You go down in this game.
Yeah, all the stuff in the depths have been the most interesting part to me.
Yeah.
The expansive fields and just like the darkness of it all. It's all just super interesting, and the stuff that you can find down there that's only down there. That isn't on any layer that's above that. I mean, obviously, like, you put a brand new fucking map in The Legend of Zelda, of course it's going to be one of the most interesting parts about it.
For sure.
But, like, I feel like the way that they're doing it just is so cool.
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
The music's great, and the enemies are great, and the way that you go about, like, interacting with it on the above ground of, like, there's this wall here, but I want to get over to that side. And the answer isn't to, like, keep walking around in darkness until you find something. Most of the time it's go above ground and find out how to dig down and get in there.
You go above it or below it most of the time.
Yeah, a lot of that has been really fun.
Not to cut you off, but it does sound like Watermelon is here with you as well.
Yes, I have a little bird named Watermelon who's just woken up.
Their Watermelon's gonna be chirping in. Not much we can do about that, but I do like to hear whatever Watermelon has to say about Tears of the Kingdom.
He's been watching me play,
right?
And he's just as frustrated with the Zonai building as I
am. Here's the thing I will say, that, like, I appreciate Ultra Hand, because I think Magnesis, for what it was fine.
Yeah.
Cryonis, like, all the Sheikah Slate powers were fine. To have it all just summed up into Ultra Hand is just like, oh, thank you. Thank you for just simplifying this. And again, to get to that whole idea, I am not going to be sitting here at, like, the inventory stop to make my fucked up little car. That ain't me. I can go ride the horse and then I'll go figure something else out. Or like, you know, the fact that the game still has ways for me to interact with the things, to interact with that, you know, building component is also smart. Because I sure as hell wasn't going to do it, but it's but it's good to be like, oh, hey, look at these Korok puzzles. What kind of fun little thing can you make out of a balloon, a candle, and a little platform? Think about it. I'm like, all right. And I spent fucking 30 minutes trying to get that going, because then it's like, ah, shit, the balloon's gonna fall off. Let me try and catch this platform in midair. Ah, shit, I can't. What if I try to rewind it? Nope, that ain't working. Like, it's a fun little Buster Keaton scenario that you get to find yourself in, and I really appreciate that. I also appreciate the atmosphere, honestly. The depths play into this, but it's like, I think in general, I hope we have come to the consensus that, you know, Zelda's a series that likes to have its fucked up little shit on the side. Even if it's not outright talking about it, you know, the funny little one with the cartoon man, little cartoon Toon Link, it takes place at the post-apocalypse. And it's like, damn, when you really think about it, this should be speaking on things. But Zelda's getting a little woke here, talking about...
I hate when they put woke in Zelda.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to tell you about Link's Awakening.
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
But I think Breath of the Wild had this attempt to, in its like desire to be more cinematic, some of that was still there, but it was kind of very, I don't know, it would be hit or miss depending on what stuff goes on. I am definitely of the mind where the more that they add to the Gerudo lore, the more I'm like, can we not?
Yeah, I don't mind the Gerudo stuff this much, like, compared to last time, because last time's like, hey, this is, we're gonna do this entire story quest as the setup for a shitty transphobic joke, and it's like, cool, thanks, guys. Where in this one, it's more, I feel like they sort of treat the women-only society more as, like it's obvious that the Gerudo are now like a little bit more open to the world around them, and they sort of treat it as more comically, which I think sort of works. I still don't love it. Like, I kind of just wish it was just like they were just kind of like a normal society that didn't have these weird strict like gender laws.
It's that thing where, you know, we have the rock people, the fish people, the sky people,
and then women.
Women. It's like, what?
All of the fantasy races.
And now that you're showing me that there's Hylians of multiple different skin tones, it's like, what are we saying here? Again, but that's me wanting to think about it and wanting to have that kind of a dialogue. It's not me trying to poo-poo on that either, because, you know, there's still something there. I am definitely not the person that would say just take it out entirely, but that's its own thing, and I still need to actually see what the Gerudo stuff is like this time around.
I like it more than last time. Like I said, I wish it was different overall, but like they sort of treat the entire thing as more of like a device for comedy more than anything else. Like there's one part where you can go into a classroom for adult women who have never interacted with a man, how to talk to men, and that kind of thing is like inherently a funny concept.
Yeah, no can dunk, but good fundamentals. I've seen that episode of Futurama before. Look, it's a really good episode.
I do wish it was different, but overall, I think it's fun. It hasn't gotten offensively bad compared to the last iteration. So that's already a step up.
Well, again, Ganon being Ganon, but that's again other stuff to decompress and look through. I just like the fact that there is a lot of mystery to it, and like
there is also an explanation for why it is like a female only society, which like which makes sense at the very least. So it's like, oh yeah, considering what happened, I guess it makes sense that it would be like this, like from the future going on. But also it's the sort of thing where it's like what has happened from then and now is like so far generations removed that like now it's just sort of a weird arcane law that they still follow, like for no apparent reason.
I think the juxtaposition, also it being in Zelda, is like also still weird.
Yeah,
like you were saying, like this is also the game where like there's fish people and like rock people, and then like we're taking this stance. This is
again. It's like you have the compendium, and it's like, all right, you know, specifically that we get into here, all the Hylians, you know, here are the Sheikah Hylians. What are you going to show me when the compendium shows me like the queen, when I go see the queen again? And why is that different, like categorically?
Explain, Miyamoto.
Explain, me.
Yeah, no, but you have some fucking explaining to do.
Yeah, but hear me out, Nintendo. This is a free idea for you.
All right,
my man Guanum.
Oh, yeah. He
hasn't been around for a bit, and if we want to buck that trend, well, squat-a-la, let's be off.
You know what would be really sick is a carpet that you can fly around on.
Yeah, just
in
like
the Sky Islands.
The chill, wise old Gerudo man, you know?
We can bring him back.
Bring him back.
He doesn't have to be evil. He can just be like a nice guy.
That's the other part of it too. Like Ganondorf as a character, and I did talk about this in a Discord server recently, where it's like, as a character, fucking love him. One of the best. Like, can't be beat. As I get older and realizing the implications of the evil brown man in these multiple iterations, it's like, I do kind of have to think here as a fellow brown man, like what am I being sold?
Yeah.
Part of it is this, the connection of Ganondorf to the environment that he's in. Like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, that shit rules, because my man is just on a one-man warpath. And he is relentless. Wind Waker even elevates that, because like he's got thoughts and has shit to say about the state of the world. But it's a back and forth, and I definitely wouldn't say, because I mean, it's been a persistent thing. Look at Aghanim in Link to the Past, and that relation to the idea of like, oh, we'll have a guy coded in a particular way to be this analog for Ganon. But I don't mind the idea. I definitely would think that like getting some sort of advising on how to come along with this, because there was an article recently that came out about how the designer for Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom was just like, oh, dude, I love Ganon, and I want to make this guy look so fucking good. I want the fan art to be nuts.
Oh yeah, the people who were making this game, they know.
They know
exactly.
Like, I appreciate that.
With Breath of the Wild, with the Gerudo outfit that you can put Link in, there was definitely some sort of like, we're kind of leaning towards the like sort of sexual nature of this entire thing, but they didn't quite lean into it too hard. And in Tears of the Kingdom, they're
leaning.
They're going so they're fucking. The wall is about to fall down. Like,
I think Nintendo did realize the sex appeal of the Legend of Zelda series, and not necessarily like that everything is sexy, but like the freaks play this game. You know what I mean?
People want to rail Link real badly.
Yeah,
people want to see Link get railed. People would like Link to rail. Like every permutation there is available. Look at like the fact that we start the game with saying, "Hey, Hylians. What if that was a lady and a goat?"
I think even like in Breath of the Wild, I feel like everybody is so like coddling and like cutesy to the Link that's in that game. And then even in Tears of the Kingdom, that still shines through. But I don't know. I feel like they're being more. It's weird to say. They're being more experimental and open with like the gaze that they're putting on these characters.
Yeah.
And not just like from third party like Fire Emblem, Xenoblade stuff. But more so like in like The Legend of Zelda, like I feel like that's a pretty interesting stance to take it. Not me giving fucking credit to Nintendo for anything in regards to fucking like sexual openness or understanding.
No, Gamesline exclusive. You got it here on tape.
You do in fact gotta hand it to them.
But I at the end, it's still like credit where credit is due. I feel like they're not underhanding it anymore in a certain way.
Look, they like listened to they saw me and they're like, you know what, Maverick, we want you to play Tears of the Kingdom. Check out Pura, and I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much.
You did, in fact, go nuts for Pura.
Look.
Pura did, in fact, have you acting unwise.
Man, I love fishing.
They got a character in this game named Robbie.
They do.
They do have a character named Robbie. It's true.
He's a fucking little guy.
He's got goggles.
Little guy who also loves the caves.
Yeah, the characterization this time around, I feel like, is a lot more interesting too.
It's way stronger.
Like you were saying, like with just like reintroducing characters from the first game that like might have been younger or not as wise, or even just like physically younger. But also like getting a second chance to flesh out the champions.
Yes.
Has been very fun so far. I've gone to Zora's Domain and the Goron Village. Those are my two first ones.
I'm glad you got into the Goron one, because like seeing what they did with the champion in that one is excellent. Trying not to spoil too much, but like taking a character who is in the first game or is in Breath of the Wild, like just a very generically nice character Like, he's
in the village of nice characters. Like
in the village of nice characters.
Goron Village, you hang out, you vibe, you party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then kind of flipping that on its head a little bit.
They turn him into a huge shithead, and it rules. Like, that's great. I want that kind of friction. Like, please introduce to me more main characters who are just monsters.
Yeah, I don't want to say who's returning or like what characters are being there, but just expanding on like the champion lore has been really fun. Are you guys playing on Japanese or English?
I'm playing on English.
I have it on Japanese right now.
Yeah. So I feel like Scott will know what I'm talking about here. English voice acting still embarrassing.
Oh, it's
still
really
incredibly embarrassing. There's no excuse for Nintendo to be doing it this bad still.
It's bad in a way that's very corny, and I don't really mind it that much considering how cartoony of a game it is, but it's like, I do recognize that it is not good.
If you're gonna start introducing like darker tones again to the Zelda series and not be Majora's Mask, I don't know. It can't fucking sound like a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
It can't.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like anytime I talk to a character and they have voice acting, I'm like, ew, like that's not what you sound like. Stop.
I don't know. I guess I just haven't like felt the tonal dissonance yet. Like I at this point, I'm totally 100% conditioned to how Zelda sounds, and like she's really not good like in either game, but like it's fine. Like it's fine. Like I don't mind. The actress is trying. She really is. Like I just don't focus too much on it, I guess.
It definitely feels like a case of bad voice direction rather than bad
I was
voice
gonna
acting.
say I would sooner take issue with whoever it is that's trying to like get the vibes through.
The story so far is better
yes.
than Breath of the Wild. Leaps and bounds. But it still feels bogged down by the voice acting.
Yeah.
Whenever anybody says like all Nintendo games need voice acting at this point, it's like if this is what they're gonna sound like, no, they fucking don't.
See, my issue there is the fact that like they keep trying to do this like half step of, oh, we want to be a bit more cinematic, but we don't know how to compartmentalize the nonverbal and verbal aspects of a cutscene to the full extent. And you'll see example like, Xenoblade Chronicles, we got plenty of folks that are caping for that series who will be able to tell you, like, to the point where the drama and narrative ramps up. And you also see, as someone that at least got through the first game and is still making progress through 2 and 3, you also see that studio or that sector of Nintendo, like, evolve over time and really get into the drive to do stuff like this because of the fact that it's a game that lends itself to the cinematics. And I feel like the Nintendo first-party games want to get to that point, or even just something similar I could think about with, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, or even Legends Arceus, where they want to have this level of cinematic prowess, but it's not just, add voice direction here. It's, do you know why you want a character to talk for this section?
Yeah.
And that, I feel, is a missing component.
But yeah, no, I agree with that. Even like the casting choice is strange across the board.
Because you got some people there. You got Sean Chiplock in there, and like he's not no slouch. He's got some skin in the game. It's the fact that I cannot even discern what's being said when I switch it to the subs that makes it at least not as I don't even want to say grading, but just like it is easier to worry about. And even then, like Tears of the Kingdom is my podcast game, or like my whatever I'm doing on YouTube game. I've got this going, and then I'm just like watching whatever fucking videos or whatever else I want to put on.
I got episodes of Columbo on the other monitor.
Oh, there you go.
And yeah, I'm still having a really fun time with it. It's been really cool seeing. I've had some moments where I'm just like I've had moments where I'm just like I'm walking through the depths and I'll walk in a direction and like I wind up finding nothing and nobody and like no enemies, and that kind of thing is very disheartening. And I think the depths is especially bad for that, because just traveling through it, if you haven't activated any of the like light things, makes it so just moving means using resources. And they're not necessarily like resources that are not abundant, but it's still like I used like 40. I just like went in a random direction to see what I could find, and I used up like 40 bulbs and ultimately found nothing. And that's kind of disheartening. And it's like, that's because what you learn eventually is like there is a very specific way to get to the important things in the depths. And if you're not following that pattern, then you're just kind of like, you're kind of playing through the depths wrong. But I really wish I could just at least when you're in the overworld of Tears of the Kingdom, and you like walk in a direction, you can see something far off, and you can be like, okay, that's gonna at least be my goal. But in the depths and everything is just blackness all around you, and you can't see. Moving in a direction just kind of feels like it feels like a coin flip whether or not you're actually going to find anything.
I get that, but then also I, in a way, appreciate the fact that at any second, shit could just turn south.
Oh yeah, there have been tons of times where I'm walking through the depths and I round a bend and I look over at like what's possibly in the distance, like it like hidden in the darkness, and it's like, that is whatever that is. That's huge. I don't like that. I'm leaving.
That's an enemy I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Or that's an enemy that's harder than the ones I normally know. No, thank you.
The early game depths of like walking in a direction and then turning your camera and then literally getting swallowed by something and dying is like, it was so fun.
It's
I was
really
like,
sick.
This is what this needs.
Yeah.
Like the danger in Zelda is like such a needed factor.
Yeah, this game feels so much more dangerous than Breath of the Wild. And like even when like Breath of the Wild added Master Mode, which makes the starting area way more difficult. And then as soon as you get past that, it's just Breath of the Wild again.
There's bokoblins on balloons. Look out.
Look out. Hey, you can't beat them with a stick anymore. You need a sword.
Yeah.
But like just the fact that I can just stumble into a massive dude, and not just in the depths, but also in the overworld. I can stumble into like where a fucking Gleelock is, and like have no idea that it's there, and then it annihilates me. That shit is so cool. Like I love getting my shit rocked in this game.
It's great. It feels like Elden Ring. It feels like, oh shit, I can't do this yet.
Yeah.
And then like you go and do something else.
Like seeing in the distance like a Lionel in the depths, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm good. I don't need.
Oh, fuck that! Actually,
I don't need shit. I'll go the other way.
There was one Lionel I found very early game in the depths. I wound up just like it was just out of the corner of my eye, just a little too close to me, and it just stands there and it's staring at me like a Lionel does. And I'm like, okay, bud, I don't want any problems. I'm just gonna go over in this direction. And I start going in that direction, and I hear the battle music playing. I'm like, oh no. And that stuff is great. And then I spent like all of my weapons trying to fight him, and I did manage to beat him, and that's what matters.
Yeah, game good.
It's pretty good. Hey, it turns out Legend of Zelda game.
Better than the first one, which is crazy to say.
I appreciate how much more abundant life is in this world.
Yeah, more things to do, more things to talk to.
Like obviously Breath of the Wild is like a post-apocalyptic game, and that's part of the appeal of it, is like it's big and empty and there's pockets of life, but like it's still like, you know, it's like it's small villages in a huge countryside. And in this it's like the area mass is still like very big, and there's still a lot of space between all of the different villages, but like you can feel it feels so much more lived in, and it feels like people are actively trying to rebuild, and that is what matters, and that's what makes this feel like such a significantly different world than Breath of the Wild.
That it's a rebuild in the middle of another cataclysmic event.
Yeah.
And so that even adds to just like oh my god, we gotta deal with this now.
Returning to the Great Plateau was very emotional because of that.
It really was.
It's like, damn, this really was the beginning, huh?
Uh-huh.
Like, even walking around that area, being like, this area changed everything. Like, it felt like there was an impact there, not only in the game, but also like, you know, meta speaking. There's changed a lot, and there's fucking bokoblins running around.
I had a bit of a like sad nostalgic moment actually going back to the cave where you start the game.
Yeah, and there's something in there for you. It's cool.
It's wild. It's a sick ass game.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. I highly recommend, if you haven't done it yet, go and build a house near Tarrytown. There is a fundamental core mechanic hidden in that they just do not tell you about, that you really should get as soon as you can.
I'm getting tired of that dude. I'm not gonna lie. That dude asking me to build a science, and it's like, my guy, you're out here saying you're God's special contractor. Can't even hold up a sign? Come on.
Yeah, he'll give you 20 rupees and some food, you know? He's not so bad.
He will. I appreciate that.
I made so much money off that guy. All I gotta do is put a couple wood planks down. It's so easy. Anything else we gotta say about Tears of the Kingdom?
Weapon durability is still a good thing, and it's even better in this game.
It's really good in this game.
The weapon durability feels more... It plays into it more than in Breath of the Wild, where it kind of was just like, all right, I'll just I didn't hate it, but it definitely was just like, oh, let me just stock up on like the best weapons. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I will win. Versus here, where it is kind of just like, yeah, I'll take whatever I can get, man.
Yeah. The best weapons in this game are depending on what you kill. Mm-hmm. So it's basically like an infinite resource in that way. Yeah. Like you will always have a good weapon because you're always defeating enemies. And like the weapons that like do feel super special, you know, like still like you could just go back and get those.
That's what I like more about the combat loop in this game compared to Breath of the Wild, because it's like there are so many times in Breath of the Wild where you could use a really strong weapon to deal with a group of enemies and then get worse things in return, which sort of created this loop of like, well, why would I even bother fighting these enemies? Where now the enemies become your resource. So you have more of an incentive to fight them.
You can use them whenever.
Yeah.
So like you don't really just have a broadsword, a claymore, and then that's it. Mm-hmm. You have an entire arsenal of different weapon combinations you can have because of the monster parts, and it's such a better system.
It really works out. Like, finding out that you could do fucking homing arrows,
it's really cool.
Yeah, and that makes keys one of the best things to encounter.
my favorite thing was getting the ancient arrowhead, which is like this super powerful arrowhead that you could randomly find in the world.
Interesting. I've never found this.
Yeah, and it's just like a resource you can like sometimes find in chests and stuff.
Okay.
And when you shoot an enemy with it, they just get deleted.
Oh, okay.
Their health doesn't go down. They don't fall over. That like Gmod remove tool. They get deleted from the world.
That's extremely sick.
I get going Mad Hardy mode. Let's fucking get it.
Yeah, they hit him with the delete, Brother Nero. But like, yeah, there's stuff. Just the combat, like any complaint about weapon durability, I've never gotten to begin with.
Yeah.
But even like now more so, like it like defeating a strong enemy gives you a strong weapon.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you the weapon, but it gives you the ability to create that weapon with the fusing.
Yes.
And it is the smartest system I've ever seen in a game like this.
The thing I don't like about it is that it still has the armor upgrade system from the first game, and that still requires you using monster parts. And like, you're likely already considering using monster parts for specific weapons, and you can find yourself in a situation of like, okay, I really need a strong weapon right now. I'm going to use this part. And then I find out later, oh, I needed this incredibly rare resource to just make my thing like a 3-star tunic, you know? And it's like, that's annoying.
The upgrade to the weapon durability and just like the getting weapons in general system.
It's a great loop.
It's awesome. But then armor upgrading and like even finding armor is such a fucking downgrade. It is so sad. Like I have gone to 3 great fairy shrines in this game so far. None of them talk to me. All of them are like, I want to hear a drum, and like, I don't know what. Okay,
that's all associated with a quest line you gotta follow.
But like, it wasn't back in the back in the day. I could just walk up to a great
before
fairy.
They would just fin dom you, and that was it.
Exactly, and it's I'm still rocking with fucking like 8 armor. Because it's so frustrating. And even finding armor and like, oh, I did this huge fucking side quest, and maybe this time it won't just give me an opal. And I open the chest, and it's like the climbing pants from the first game. Like, okay, I've seen these. I don't know. Like, all of that has been frustrating.
I feel like the armor variety is way better in this game.
I completely disagree.
I have found so much cool stuff, and most of the cool stuff is like in the depths, weirdly enough. Would you believe it?
All the coolest stuff I found has been the new stuff.
Yeah.
There's so much old stuff in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Even like from the amiibo awards from the first game, or like again, like you found the climbing hat.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I found way more new stuff than old stuff.
Nah, I guess I'm not looking where you're looking.
Yeah, I mean, we're going in different directions. Yeah,
I was in the depths earlier. I found some cool pants. They glow.
I did find glowing pants. Yeah,
I have 2 new armor sets that I was able to just buy immediately. But besides that, it's just all been old stuff.
Yeah,
which is like it's whatever. Like, you know, you gotta reintroduce that into the world somehow. But like, using the new tools that they gave me to do a new puzzle that I've never seen before, and then just getting something from the first game.
Mm-hmm.
It's that loop has been like uninteresting to me. The shrine specifically too, of like going out and doing like a 2-hour feels like side quest to get the gem to where it needs to go, and it's like, all right, Rao's blessing, let's go, and then you get like amber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
those at least
sucks.
usually give you diamonds, so that's nice. But
I've gotten diamonds from 1 chest so far.
God, the shrine rewards in general are so bad in this game, which is so wild.
You used to get clothes. I don't know.
There's so many times I've opened up a chest and gotten 5 arrows, and it's like, I needed to go out of my way to get this special reward, and like you couldn't even give me anything like halfway cool.
With the hands, I do not see Goatsy. I'm sorry.
I kind of see it. I see it.
I see Goatsy.
I need them gripping on that hole.
Of course. Yeah, no. It's a Goatsy silhouette, but it's there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna go for it, like, it's got to be there.
There is sort of an arc with equipment, like halfway through the game, where like all of the basic equipment that you find lying around starts having extra like effects on them, and that makes just finding random things way more interesting. And it's like, wow, I really wish this was at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Because I would have really liked to have found random stuff. Hey, you'll get there. You'll get there. Don't worry.
Can't wait.
I think we've talked too. I think we've fulfilled our tears quota. We've all cried. We've all blue. Mav, you've been playing Ravenlok. Tell me about Ravenlok.
I beat Ravenlok in one sitting.
You beat Ravenlok in one sitting.
It's a short ass game, but I do not mind when a game is just 4 hours and I get to just enjoy it. Ravenlok is a game that I saw like right in the lead up to Tears of the Kingdom stuff. I just saw Game Pass have it, and I'm like, oh, this seems neat. Let me go mess around with this whenever I get the chance. And today literally was just a chance to be like, I got nothing to do this afternoon. Let me get in there. What if you made like a little 3D action game? I hesitate to say character action because there really isn't a lot of depth with the mechanics. It's just walk around, swing your sword, use these spells that you get over time. Mm-hmm. And what if you did that in a very loose interpretation of Alice in Wonderland?
All right, I'm listening. This is like a minimal polygon style, like low res sort of art style, right?
It's got like this combination of low poly, but then also a bit of like voxel work. I want to say it hinges on that aesthetic, and it's a very lovely game. I will say that up front.
It looks nice
visually, awesome, and in terms of what it felt to sort of have all of these references in it hit this nice niche of, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and reference a little bit of Spirited Away and a little bit of Alice in Wonderland. Let me just hit this sweet spot of your player character is moving to the country with her parents, and they inherited this house from their grandma, I guess. I don't know, is it their grand aunt or whatever? You end up going into
a G-aunt, yeah.
Yeah. You end up going to the old barn. There's a mirror in there. You get into the mirror, and that's where your quest starts. And it just starts throwing shit at you, like, do this quest, do that quest, do this quest, do that quest. And it's like, you take a second once you actually, like, find the shit that you need in order to do the combat tutorial. And then it's like, oh, okay, let me go through, like, these 3 different little sections of the world that's here. And there's not much to say, honestly.
Okay.
You get a fun little sword, and you literally just mash that shit. Like, you mash the sword button, you get souls, you level up a little bit, and that's it. But
do you lose the souls when you die? They're very imperative.
No, you keep the souls.
I see. So it's a bad game. I get it.
All right.
I'm kidding. I'm just messing around.
Wow.
Come on.
The freaking... I did have it on hard mode, and it was not a issue of actual skill so much as just, oh, okay, didn't remember to get a potion before I got hit with this attack. But, you know, if you have, like, an afternoon to kill, I highly recommend it, because I definitely didn't have a bad time. It was easy, it was fun. Like,
sure. It's on Game Pass. People, if you have Game Pass, you can just play it.
It is on Game Pass. Like, it is a net nothing. You don't lose anything. I wouldn't say that you necessarily gain anything.
But it'll kill an afternoon for you, is what you're saying.
If you need just something for a podcast, pick up Ravenlok.
Robbie, I see here you put Super Baseball 2020 on your games that you played. What's going on with Super Baseball?
A friend group that I'm in is currently going through the Spring Ding Derby.
Okay.
Which is our yearly Super Baseball 2020 tournament. Super Baseball 2020 is a SNK arcade/NES/Genesis game. Just an arcadey baseball game with robots and power-ups and stuff like that. I'm currently representing hold on, let me get the name of my team,
of
because
course
it's changed since last year.
Okay. No continuity, I see.
I do have continuity.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they had to get drafted. The team got bought out by a different franchise.
Yeah, so my team name is the Unionized Conglomerate People's Republic of Italy, sponsored by Skittles, brought to you by Netflix.
There you go.
And last year they faced a crushing defeat against my friend Salty's team. And I would like to inform everybody that I did have my rematch against Salty.
All right.
And I did win.
Hell yeah, let's go.
That's what's up.
It was a huge victory. But yeah, that game's cute. It's fun. It's one of the funner baseball games I've played, and I've played maybe 3 in my entire life. It's just a cute little fun game. I'm going to semifinals. I'm facing up against Char.
Oh shit.
Char had a fucking crack win against my friend Brian. First game ended in a forfeit. The second game ended in a mercy. Somehow, Char is really fucking good at this game.
I mean, you gotta watch out. Baseball is Yuri.
It is, and that's probably why she's doing so well.
Yeah, no, like that's the thing about Char. Like, you get them in a Yuri, and like they know.
But yeah, cute little game. Check out Super Baseball 2020. It's on Fightcade with Roback if you wanted to play it. It's been a ton of fun.
You're also playing Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, so there's a fucking Sea of Thieves does this thing. I think they're called mysteries. They did one last year with Who Killed DeMarco, which was like a social media campaign mystery thing that really sucked. And this year it's like a decoded message where you have to basically you go on Reddit and you see what the answer is and then you put the code in because somebody already figured out all the fucking stupid scavenger hunt bullshit that they had to do.
That's how all ARGs work. You just read the subreddit.
Exactly. It's a regular ARG, and in that there's also a grand prize for this mystery this time around, where one winner who solves the puzzle will get an in real life skull.
A real skull?
No, it's like made of gold or something.
Come on.
That's not
but
as cool.
it's not cool.
They
So
should be giving people real human bones.
I need to know that if I get this mystery solved, my prize is coming fresh from somebody else's fucking cranium.
It's just I've always hated ARGs like this in video games of like there being a big grand prize reward for like the guy who figures it out first because they like were addicted to the Zodiac Killer for a college semester. So like they know how to fucking decode and stuff. Like I don't know, stuff like that's so uninteresting to me.
Yeah, I like ARG stuff that you could just like follow along at your own whim. Like obviously whatever subreddit or Discord fucking server is following it, they're gonna post updates as soon as they come out. But, like, I really just like when you engage with a thing and then you realize there's an ARG element to it, and it's like, oh, I can just, like, follow along with this for a bit. I can at least interact with this a bit at my own time, and it's not going to largely affect anything that's happening in the world, you know?
The fun of ARGs is having the free time to do them.
Yes.
And to interact with them and, like, get in a Discord and try to figure them out. I feel like all ARGs stop being fun the second they're solved.
Yeah.
So, like, it's kind of fun, kind of annoying to waste your time doing something in an ARG and, like, trying to decode or figure something out, especially if it's not in-game. It's just, like a fucking Google Doc page that you found.
That's what I liked about Inscription was, like, the stuff you could mess around with was a lot of stuff that existed in game, and it was like it all pretty much depended on whether or not you knew command line, you know?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit is really cool.
That's the kind of ARG that I like. The one that I don't like is where you just wait for a fucking 17-year-old with enough free time to decode this message, and then you go do the thing in game.
Or worse, you have to wait for an update to the ARG to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless there's like some cool like half reward of like, oh, you got like a video of a character talking, and then like you can go view that. Yeah. They did that with the Orange Box for Portal 2. The potato hunt or whatever they called it.
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, they did like an ARG that spanned over like a bunch of different games. And in those games, you can like go and find a certain thing. And if you do, then you get a reward on Steam that you can use in other stuff. Stuff like that's interesting, but I don't know. Like having to watch a 25-minute video of parrots talking to each other, I don't find terribly interesting. Plus, it's in Sea of Thieves, so when you get the like award on a website, it's like, okay, now go in game and go do the thing. You get in game and you try to go do it, and then a fucking like 4-man galleon comes up and just kills you immediately. So you can't even do the thing that you waited for some guy on Reddit to do for you. It's ridiculous. Sea of Thieves is Sea of Thieves.
Right.
God, what if they made an ARG of Ben drowned?
That'd be so scary.
It would be really scary.
Then Sonic EXE comes out.
Yeah. What if he drowned in Sea of Thieves?
Oh,
because there's so much water.
And then Baldi's ship comes up. You gotta deal with Baldi's basics.
They get killed by Slender.
Yeah. Well, what if Jeff the Killer, and then he did Goatsy?
He's gonna Jeff the kill you.
What was that, like, fake, Valve game ARG that happened pretty recently? That was, like, not an ARG, it was just some guy making, like, creepypasta videos? You know what I'm talking about, right?
The Gmod one?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, but I am just thinking about the fucking G-Man. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself! There was some, like, kid making YouTube videos that, like, take place in Gmod.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was actually, like a Valve.
No, it wasn't an ARG at all, but, like, what the person did was they would release the actual maps that they made, and those would have a whole bunch of weird hidden things that people could find in them. So, like, that's kind of cool, I guess.
There was one recently that I really liked that's been all over YouTube, that I played before it became a YouTube series.
Right.
Was Doom's house, myhouse.wad.
Oh, I love My House.
I played that before, like, people started to make those, like, 3-part YouTube videos, and, like, it releases with a Google Doc that, like, gives you hints on what to do in the game.
Yeah.
It's so fucking fun. I love shit like that. I've been having a lot of fun doing that with a game called Patrotsku on stream. which is not really an ARG and more of like a language barrier. But it still feels that way. It still feels like like having to go in the manual and like translate something that I don't understand. Things like that is fun.
That sort of seems like how people play Tunic, you know?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's why Tunic is so appealing.
Yeah. Mav, you've been playing Mato Anomalies. Tell me about this.
Well, Mato, I don't fucking know. Mato Anomalies is an turn-based RPG by a developer, Arrowiz. Now, Arrowiz, not really sure, like, they're a studio from China, and more of the other stuff that they've done is kind of just splintered off from other stuff. This is, like, their first really big project, I would say, and it was, honestly, heard zero about it from anyone I know. The only reason why this game stuck out to me is because I saw it once on like an Instagram ad when I was just going through people's stories, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, what the hell is this?
I'm looking at the other stuff these people made, and one of them is Beats Fever. Beats Fever is a VR rhythm game set in a stylish and charming world. Yeah, all right. And then the other one, I really like this title. It's Cairo's Tale: The Big Egg, which is also a VR game. So this seems like their first non-VR game.
Non-VR, like full wanting to develop some sort of a narrative. And
yeah,
the story starts you with this look at, you know, a city, the titular Mato, this city that you're in, that is a whole art deco cyberpunk noir kind of a vibe. Your protagonist is this guy Do, who is a private investigator, and immediately the cutscenes are just where Ravenlok had this issue of kind of just, yeah, you know, if you know anything about Alice in Wonderland, you get the gist of what's going on here.
Right.
Mato Anomalies is similar, where it's just like full beat. Oh man, I guess I gotta go to the informant. Nightshade. Looks like you're having me go check out the docks, right? Yep, seems like one of those things. All right, I gotta go check out the docks, and now you're gonna check out the new drug. It's called handouts. Oh, we don't want people getting handouts.
I hate when people get handouts.
Anyway,
I hate when they get woke.
Yeah. Fucking hate when people get handouts. They're addicted to it like it's a disease, and I love to like sign my card for the Libertarian Party. No,
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, people can use their handouts to buy cars now. Did you know that?
Wow,
it's so true.
Yeah,
they're buying steaks and lobsters
and iPods
and iPods and iPhone.
They're getting on that freaking phone. Come on. They're using handouts to get on phone. I'm done. I'm cooked. It's over for me.
So over.
We're so fucking jover.
So you like the game?
I was kind of digging it.
Yeah, I'm liking just looking at this. It's a very like cyberpunk noir anime futuristic style. I'm digging what I'm seeing.
The aesthetic is good. I really like the aesthetic. The fact that this is going for more of a like Shanghai, Hong Kong influence, I think that works. Not a lot of games really step into that. I think like the last game I can really think of that looked at that sort of influence, or even just Hong Kong in general, was Sleeping Dogs. And that being such an immediate difference to what sort of is a lot of these kinds of games, which can be some pastiche of Tokyo or some pastiche of LA or some pastiche of a general United States city. Already, this is doing a lot for the aesthetics. The JRPG mechanics are kind of, they're standard. They're very simple. Like, you find out that there's this other world, and so this guy who's like an exorcist or a shaman, I guess, is like, oh, I've got it from here. I'll use my attacks. And from there, you're going to figure out more people to have in your party.
Mind attacks with the sword.
Yeah. At some point, you end up having to get information from somebody. And what you're going to do is you're going to mind hack them. And the mind hack is a game of Hearthstone. And that's where I decided maybe I don't want to play more Mato Anomalies.
Okay, I saw a little bit of this, but I want to hear more about this mind hacking.
It's supposed to happen, I don't know when, like, I'm sure that's tied to the story, like, that in your little, pause menu, you'll have a section that is just your various decks, which I'm not wanting to learn more about, because what this is that you've got, like, the mind points for whoever it is you're trying to hack, and you can attack those directly at all times. So when you're playing cards, it's just, oh, I'm going to go and unleash all my attacks directly. And then if I need to put my defense cards, I'll do that. Like, very rudimentary card management skills. But then in the attempt to have, like, enemies, they're not... I don't think they attack you directly, more that they do separate effects on whatever it is that you're having to mind hack. And... you know, I joke about this, like, oh, I don't want to do fucking card game in my, turn-based RPG, but I say that knowing full well that I spent hours on I did every single game that I could of Vantage Masters, the other fucking Hearthstone-based, card game, when I played Trails of Cold Steel 3, and I had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when it's done well, and when it's optional. Here, it is part of the story, and it doesn't feel great, and I'm kind of, like, that is my drop-off point. I want to like this game. It seems really cool. There are a lot of cool things going on, but I don't know. Like, I might maybe I'll have a guide on me.
So you don't have to worry about the card game stuff nearly as much.
So I don't have to worry about the card game stuff. Like, I know that there are a bunch of other JRPGs that I want to get to as well, and so getting the chance to at least see this one and what it's got, I might rent it out again, like, later, because thankfully I got it on GameFly, so that means I can just ship this back, get Gollum game next week, and then
of course,
whenever I want to,
we're all very excited for #Gollum game around here.
We're Gollum heads
every day.
Yeah, we are.
Every day that passes, I'm just ready to get his signature phrases.
Of course, you're ready to get his pre-order bonus of all six DLC emotes.
I'm ready for the famous Gollum line talking about the IDF.
We're all excited for the Gollum game, right? We're all
excited for the Gollum game.
We're all excited for #Gollum game.
Remember Styx?
Yes, I do remember Styx. Like the weird goblin stealth game.
Yeah, I always think about Styx whenever Gollum game comes up. The game was okay.
Yeah, that game seems fine. I don't know if Gollum game is going to be anything like Styx.
I mean, it's like you play as Gollum and you fucking go around doing Assassin's Creed assassinations on people, right?
He's going to go hide in the hay barrel, but he's doing, like, all his, like, Gollum noises.
No, really? Is that what the game? Like, all the gameplay we saw of Gollum,
I don't know what you do in Gollum game.
He like jumps on people's backs and like snaps their neck.
Does he?
I think so.
Does Gollum kill?
I think Gollum fucks people up in Gollum game.
Real? Oh my god!
Hold on. Gamesline exclusive Gollum gameplay. Let's see if anything on YouTube. Yo, from official PlayStation a month ago, 2 million views.
Yeah, post this. I gotta see it.
God, this game looks like dog shit. All right, here.
I'm so excited.
This isn't gameplay. Oh, it's first person? No, it's not.
Oh shit!
No way! It's first person.
Gollum game.
Oh, look at him go.
No, it's third person. Yeah, you like hide and like kill people or something.
I kind of figured you were just playing as a little guy who was skittering around. Like, the idea that you could fight anyone as Gollum seems insane.
At the end, it like shows a boss fight.
I mean, like, you do remember that point. Like, Gollum is ready to kill for, like, the precious.
No, I know he is.
I guess he doesn't actually kill anybody in the trailer, which is a shame.
Okay, alright. Yeah, we're not seeing any murder.
Shout out to the top comment that says, I'd love to play a remaster of this game.
It does kind of look like a PS3 game.
Yeah.
There is first person. When you're swimming, you're in first person.
This game's weird.
Hey, #Gollum game might be good.
Are we putting it on our fucking fantasy critic? Are we putting money down on Gollum?
You could.
The fact that it's going to be on Game Pass, I believe it's going to be on Game Pass, like, at least kind of ensures that I'm definitely going to play this, because, like, there were games that I spent way too much time joking about on this website, like Days Gone. I spent an absurd amount of time joking about Days Gone on this website before it came out, and then never played it, because it's a fucking $60 video game. And it's like, nah, I'm good, but, like, the fact that this is on Game Pass ensures that I am at least going to download it and boot it up at one point.
I actually just canceled my Game Pass, so I won't be able to play Gollum, I don't think.
Well, Scott, you know what this is? This content, baby. Day one, we're out here giving the people Gollum game.
I think we're going to have to play it on day one.
Call it Gollum, guys.
That's right.
Oh, when does it come out again? When does Gollum game come out?
Next week?
It does it? Is there a release date?
May 26th.
No. What? It says
Yes.
September. Wait, no, this is an old trailer. This is a very old trailer that we launched.
It comes out in 4 days on Steam.
May 25th.
$50. You can find that extra 10 is like, I don't.
It is May 25th.
We don't want to charge people $60 for this game. 50 works.
We want to be good, guys.
It's this week. It's on Thursday. Okay, well,
Gollum game, bro.
I was planning on like maybe just like streaming some Roller Drum this week, just for fun.
Nah, it's
Just for
Gollum game
funsies.
now.
But no, now I think we're gonna have to play Gollum game.
I think you're going Gollum game.
At no point do you call it the Lord of the Rings Gollum. It is
Well,
called
no, it's
Gollum
called
game.
Gollum game.
It's
Yeah.
hashtag Gollum game. That
Yeah.
is
Hashtag Gollum game.
Canonical name. Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean, the Lord of the Rings Gollum? Nah, that ain't my game.
The making of Gollum.
Mav, you're gonna play Gollum game with me, right?
You think about you're talking about hashtag Gollum game, and I'm not going to be there for the hashtag
Okay.
Gollum game stream?
Okay, thank you for that.
When you talk about your game coming out soon, what word would you use to describe Gollum?
I would describe him as a very little guy.
Check it out. Pre-order the game. Join Gollum's unshakable quest for the One Ring. Play as Gollum on his quest to retrieve his precious.
I do kind of feel like my precious.
You will need to climb the mountain of Mordor, sneak around Mirkwood, and make difficult choices.
Let's go.
Who will gain the upper hand? The cunning Gollum or the innocent Smeagol? The cunning socks or the innocent Mav.
The innocent man.
That's right. Mato Anomalies, check it out if you want to. It is like a fairly cheap game. It helps. It'll support a small studio, and that at least is pretty dope.
And check out Gollum game.
Gollum game this Thursday
Yeah.
on twitch.tv/Gamesline TV.
Old Token could use a token of your help.
Ugh, get a Cimmerillion of this.
Let's move on to some news. Five Nights at Freddy's as a movie. As a movie, it's scheduled for release October 27th, 2023, and it's starring Josh Hutcherson, who's in Hunger Games, Bridge of Terabithia, and they put out a little teaser. Wouldn't you know it? The animatronic robots. They come out at night and are very spooky.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I have my I pre-ordered my tickets already. I'm very excited to go day one. Going for my day zero release of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I deeply respect Scott Collin and everything he stands for. No, I'm just messing around. It looks so bad.
It's a little joke, everyone.
We're just joking.
I mean, like, it's one of those I feel like we've known about a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah,
Since before the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's games came out.
There was that one like weird Nicolas Cage movie where he doesn't say anything, which is basically a Five Nights at Freddy's movie where he goes and fights all the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Willy's Wonderland.
Willy's Wonderland. I don't know, like I feel like it makes sense to make a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Obviously.
Cause just to, make money off of the fucking craze that is FNAF.
I will say, just watching this teaser, like, it is kind of wild to me that they didn't really change how the animatronics look like at all. Like, they all pretty much look like the Five Nights at Freddy's, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't try and, like, make them more realistic or anything. Like, they're clearly appealing to the children who enjoy this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Nicolas Cage, he's been announced for Dead by Daylight. We don't know what that means yet, but we know Nicolas Cage is going to be in it.
So, do you guys know about, anybody here play Dead by Daylight?
I'm familiar with it. I haven't played it.
I haven't played, but definitely
watched plenty of people play it.
I was going to say, I've seen plenty of streams of it.
Whenever I've played quite a bit. Whenever they introduce a character to Dead by Daylight, it's usually a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if it's an actor, then it's the character's name. If it's a video game character, then it's the character's name. It's never just been an actor.
Right.
in the game.
This is specifically Nicolas Cage.
All of the trailers are saying Dead by Daylight Nicolas Cage trailer.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Especially considering, like, Dead by Daylight's, like, weird contracts and, like, what characters stay and what... They just took out, like, Leatherface from Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, jeez.
And before that, there was a bunch of Stranger Things stuff in the game that they had to just take out.
Yeah. Like, you can still play with them if you bought them, but there's no way you can ever get them again.
But now they're just adding, like, an actor. Like, yeah, cut the middleman.
I like the I like the idea that if people are going like, oh, can you play as both, like, Nicolas Cage the survivor and Nicolas Cage the killer?
That's the clarification we don't have yet as to whether Nicolas Cage is going to be a killer or a survivor.
Yeah. I like the idea of both. Make him like the Battlefront 2 like Jedi power up.
Oh, it says he's a survivor. Oh, okay, never mind.
So you can kill him brutally.
You can brutally murder Nicolas Cage if you want.
Either way, let him get like a power up or whatever, so that he gets the axe from Mandy, and then it just becomes like a fighter.
Like,
that'll be one of his perks.
I don't know. We're like the next character pack, Sigourney Weaver.
All right,
but like not Alien, you know, like we're not like not Ellen Ripley. We're just Sigourney Weaver. Okay.
There's a couple other crossovers. They are doing some outfit collaborations with the bands Iron Maiden and Slipknot.
LOL.
And they're also doing a collaborative effort featuring outfits designed by 5 different artists, including Ikumi Nakamura, who was the creative director for Ghostwire Tokyo. She was the cute woman on the stage in that E3 thing.
The wholesome moment during E3.
Everyone remembers that. No one will forget.
Yeah, she's been really doing shit though. Like,
turns out.
Yeah, she does a lot of shit and then leaves that shit.
Well, that's the thing is, like, when you're on creative, like, you are basically doing a lot of work from the start and then you're gone.
Oh my god, she worked on Gungrave Gore?
That makes sense.
Oh.
I don't know why the idea. I guess Slipknot stuff makes a lot of sense in Dead by Daylight, but I don't know. It seems very silly to me.
Let it be known that all of the outfits that they put into the game do look like shit.
Oh yeah, no, all of it looks bad. So it's like obviously a Slipknot thing would fit in.
Whatever designed outfit they're gonna put in will look like complete and utter fucking.
It's gonna be like the masks from the band members.
There was a leak for Dead by Daylight. Let me see if.
We're getting the Robbie exclusive.
Let me see if this is real. Okay, yeah. It was where thegamer.com reported on this.
Damn.
There is going to be a Naughty Bear costume in Dead by Daylight.
That is also in the anniversary recap. That's not a leak. That's already
they just talked about
that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think I saw it before it was a leak. I don't fucking watch any of their dumb YouTube videos anymore.
That one is for the Trapper.
But yeah, the Naughty Bear, bro. Remember Naughty Bear?
Yeah, I do remember Naughty Bear.
Everyone's favorite.
Because it was that same team made Naughty Bear, the Dead by Daylight team.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've heard that the base building game is pretty good. I forget what it's called. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do. I actually do. What fucking game is that?
I don't remember what it's called at all, but it's,
Naughty Bear.
Yeah, it's Naughty Bear's Adventure and his big old base.
Naughty Bear 2. Panic in Paradise.
Panic in Paradise. I'm gonna have to look this up now.
Fucking bear base.
Meet Your Maker. That's what it's called. What a horrible name.
On Wikipedia, I looked up Naughty Bear, and it's under the category Teddy Bears.
Well,
there's an entire Wikipedia like drop down external link to just different types of teddy bears. What the fuck?
Like everyone's favorite Ted.
I think Ted is on here, right? Because
well, it's gotta be.
Ted has to be on there.
Here, fictional teddies.
Film and television, yeah.
Ted's there, but he's also on the picket, making sure that everybody over at fucking WGA is getting their fair wages.
In their film and television, it does say Ted, and then in parentheses right after it says Ted 2.
Ted 2.
Ted 2, that's where he goes in and puts in his SAG-AFTRA vote to also authorize the strike. That dude, like...
Look at that movie next to it, Teddy, bro. We're gonna go see Teddy? Check it out.
I can't say shit about Seth MacFarlane, dog. He sticks up to his morals.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do have to kind of hand it to him.
What high morals he has.
Yeah.
Remember when he sung My Way in Sing 2, I think? I had an idea for sorry, this is a tangent. I had an idea for a character who talked about the Sing movies like they were sports. Like they got super into the characters in the world of Illumination Sing.
Right.
See, I just think about a guy who's like really into The Masked Singer, but never watches the actual reveals.
Well, he doesn't have cable.
Yeah.
So he just looks up the results online.
Yeah. Bro, the dirt sheets are telling me that Snail won, but I don't know. I don't trust that.
I don't know.
It's a shady business, brother.
Remember when Chris Jericho was on The Masked Singer?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that one was horrible.
Yeah.
That was like the only Masked Singer clip I've ever seen, but it's like, it's all of these people who've never heard Chris Jericho sing before, and are just like, that could be literally anyone.
It's the lead singer of Fozzy!
Of course, yeah.
Remember when fucking, not Sarah Palin, but she was on there, Rudy Giuliani was on The Masked Singer.
Yeah, didn't Robin Thicke take a stand and not want to be in the same room?
Ken Jeong. It was Ken Jeong.
No, I think Robin Thicke also got up and left. He didn't want to be a part of that.
Wow.
Yeah, taking a big stance, Robin Thicke.
Yeah, of all people.
He's woke now.
Singer of the famous album, Paula. Sold 150 copies in Australia.
Unfortunately, as you know, when you go woke, you do make a bank. So I understand why Robin Thicke did it.
Yeah, get that bag, Robin.
When you're woke, you don't go broke.
True.
Exactly.
Now let me just look at my bank account.
We got a bunch of fighting game news.
We do.
That Man is in Strive. They're adding That Man coming out same day as Gollum game.
What? Yeah. What are you gonna do? You're gonna play. I mean, you're gonna play Gollum.
I'm gonna play Gollum game,
but you know,
do a quick That Man showcase.
I don't know how to pronounce that man's actual name. Oscar R $. I don't know how you say that. That's what it says. I don't play Guilty Gear.
That's why his name's That Man.
That's why you just call him That Man.
I also don't play Guilty Gear.
That's okay. He's gonna come along with his own stage Tiernanog.
Anytime a Guilty Gear character comes out, it's people getting extremely excited for like, dude, did you hear that they're adding fucking Big Guy? Big Guy's in!
They're adding Bedman!
Big Guy's in! Beef got in! And it's always it's the most ridiculous character designs. Guilty Gear's so weird, man.
It's sick. I respect Guilty Gear so deeply.
I'm a Guilty Gear disrespecter.
Oh,
I am a hater. I don't get it.
It's extremely fair.
I dig it. That it's people fucking. You see Eno, you realize that like it's all based on a dude that really likes Shino Ringo, and it's like, all right, you know what? Consistency. The amount of consistency that's in that fucking game versus shit like the same studio but fucking Blaze Blue.
Killer Instinct's legacy servers are being moved to PlayFab. Just reading them from their blog post, it seems like they're just doing a major quality of life adjustment where the old Xbox legacy services are extremely bad and probably are a lot of money to upkeep, and they are moving it to a completely different service to just keep it up and running instead of just discontinuing it entirely.
They should do that with Street Fighter Cross Tekken, because that still runs on Game for Windows Live, and you just can't buy it on Steam anymore.
It's nice to see them taking the steps of like, we're obviously not going to add any content to this game because it's
still want people
old.
to play it though, you know.
Yeah, but like you know, people still want people to be able to access it and have fun. The biggest fighting game news out of this: Mortal Kombat 1 has been announced. It's coming out September 19th this year, 2023. They announced it with a couple different teases leading up to a final reveal this past week. It seems like they are just rebooting the entire thing again.
Yeah.
But they still want to be able to feature newer characters.
Like Meat?
Yeah, like Meat. They'll be
Stu Hao?
I don't think Stu Hao's going to be in this.
Oh, Stu Hao's got to be in this game.
Mocap is coming back in a major way.
Yeah. Striker.
There'll be, quote, cameo characters. Cameo, of course, spelled with a K, which will function as assists, similar to games like Skullgirls and Marvel vs. Capcom. And it sounds like it's going to be a very big roster. The first set of DLC characters were accidentally leaked by Amazon Italy, so that's another great thing to come out of Italy recently. The first DLC pack will contain Ermac, Takeda, Quan Chi, and 3 guest characters: Omni-Man, Peacemaker, and Homelander, which we talked about Peacemaker and Homelander last week because it was rumored, but it's seemingly confirmed that they are, in fact, in this game.
Peacemaker was John Cena, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's hype.
Yeah. There's almost, like I said, we talked about this last week, there's almost no way that John Cena will not play Peacemaker in this.
He's gotta.
He fucking loves being Peacemaker. He's going to... The idea of him voicing a character in Mortal Kombat, I'm sure, is extremely appealing to him.
He's gonna love having Peacemaker go up against Bo Raicho.
Bo Raicho in fucking Mortal Kombat 1 would be awesome!
It's gonna be him and fucking...
Meat.
Kai.
Bringing in Meat.
Chameleon.
I like Chameleon. I liked Chameleon.
Fucking Moloch.
They're bringing in,
Motaro.
They're bringing in, Smoke.
Yeah. They gotta bring my boy Quan Chi back.
He's confirmed. He's already in.
Yeah.
He's DLC, baby.
Is Noob Saibot in that new one?
No idea. Absolutely no idea.
I always like Noob Saibot.
A lot of people like Noob Saibot.
Get Shijinko in there.
Overwatch 2's story mode has been officially canceled.
LOL!
It's So, BlizzCon 2019, which is where they announced Overwatch 2, one of the biggest aspects of it is that it was going to have an actual full single-player campaign with talent trees and progression systems. And in a quote here from the GameSpot article, in many ways, the single player was used to justify the 2 at the end of the title of Overwatch 2. It just doesn't, they announced they just are not doing it anymore. GameSpot did an interview with Aaron Keller and Jared Deuce over about this, and it seems like they're trying to downplay the aspect that they're canceling a full single-player campaign entirely, with the idea that they are still going to have some sort of PvE content sometime in the future, but the idea that it was going to have any kind of story mode at all is just completely off the table now, which is insane. Like Overwatch 2 came in extremely hot, and nobody wanted it, basically.
Did you see that interview that Aaron Keller did with PC Gamer, I think?
I didn't know.
It's such a ridiculous interview.
Yeah.
Because on paper it makes a lot of sense, but I don't know if I'm willing to believe it or not. It was them basically talking about how, like, anybody who worked on the original Overwatch, who's basically gone now,
right,
had an idea for how Overwatch would progress. Because Overwatch was originally an MMO called Project Titan. And a lot of the ideas that they had for Overwatch was, okay, we're going to release this PvP thing, but this will be our jumping off point to eventually get Titan back up and running. So them announcing the PvE mode and like that single player mode were like the steps that the old heads were trying to take to bring back Project Titan.
Yeah.
But like all the new people who worked on that team were like, "What? No, we're making the PvP game. It's Overwatch. It's not Titan."
Yeah.
There were just so many people on that old team who were like, "This is all we're all designing this, and this is all to eventually go into the new MMO that we're creating."
Mm-hmm.
Which again, like, I'm not sure I'm willing to believe, but also that would be really, really funny, and I hope that's real.
I mean, it sounds like that's not gonna happen at this point, considering like what Blizzard's output is. Like they have their big MMO that people still play in World of Warcraft. Like,
yeah,
the reason people come to Overwatch is because it is a hero-based shooter. And it's, it's not a good game, but a lot of people play it. It's like the fact that they would eventually try and back end another MMO onto this does seem extremely silly.
That's the whole dichotomy of how Blizzard worked, right? It was the Warcraft team. They would make Warcraft.
Right.
Then there was Blizzard 2, who were the Overwatch guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people who were the Overwatch guys were also like the Diablo guys. So now they're outsourcing that part of it to make like the Warcraft remake, Right. But like the idea that the Overwatch team is also still secretly the Titan team is like, it's so like they really can't drop it. They really want that to still work somehow. I
don't see it happening. Like, it seems like Overwatch is just going to continue being Overwatch for hopefully not years to come. I'm pretty sure it's already plateaued.
It makes so much sense about how the development of that game went and like the balance of like they secretly always wanted to make Titan, which is why that game suffered so bad for that many years. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they really just wanted to do that because they were afraid of, I guess, Square Enix and Riot, whatever the fuck they're working on.
Well, also you have to kind of imagine that maybe the failed Microsoft acquisition probably played into it, because I can imagine a situation where the Microsoft acquisition would have largely meant, hey, we're going to have a lot more resources for the teams that are working on these things. And then it doesn't go through, and now they're sort of reevaluating everything they actually have. And like they see Overwatch, and it's like, well, we have all these plans for Overwatch, and it's like, no, you're competing with fucking Valorant right now. You shouldn't be doing anything other than being a multiplayer shooter.
God,
it's
fucking
weird.
Robbed of Winston's backstory.
The tragedy.
And that's kind of how I feel about that too, of like, I'm not fucking playing Overwatch anymore. I'm not playing Overwatch 2 anymore. But like, man, there's just no other games that have Zenyatta in it,
Unfortunately,
I think about it all the time. Like, man, I could really get on fucking Overwatch and just put a fucking ball on someone and click them a few times,
They should make Zenyatta's quest.
Yeah, they should.
If they want a single player game that's gonna fucking sell numbers.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Zenyatta of the Kingdom.
It's all just so Zenyatta of the Flintstones. It's all just so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing to see like them fumble this hard so many times. What's frustrating about it is that they're still around and like still able to get like Overwatch 2 is still going to make $1 billion trillion no matter what. Like that's the people if they're not playing Valorant, they're playing Overwatch.
They have to have plateaued it. They have to have plateaued at this point, and they have to just be making at least enough to sustain,
That's the thing. You see, like, the amount of times that we on this podcast have had to talk about Activision Blizzard tripping on their dick multiple times, and they are still around.
It's that Activision part. It's that fucking...
They were almost not, but...
It's the Call of Duty... What else do they own? They own fucking, like, Candy Crush. They own King, don't they?
Yeah, Activision Blizzard King. They did the... They did Fuse, and they just managed to get the really good thing.
Yeah, I think Blizzard can hemorrhage money as much as they want. I don't think it'll happen because people are still playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
But like, they could keep fucking up as many times as they want, and for some reason, people keep playing those games.
Diablo 4 is supposed to be coming out this year. Did it come out already?
It's still coming out. I think it's coming out this month, isn't it? Diablo 4?
Oh my god.
I've heard people get... I don't actually know the status.
Let me check. Someone has it on Facebook.
June 6th.
Okay, yeah, really soon.
Has it been in like an early access thing at all? Because I remember people like at least getting their hands on it.
There were closed betas, I think.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Must have been, yeah.
Oh, I can get it 4 days early access? Oh, wow.
Just like... taking the Tony Hawk team away from making another Tony Hawk to go in the fucking Warcraft mines and like... it's all just so discouraging to see. Fuck you, Blizzard.
Yeah.
I don't speak for Gamesline, but fuck you, Blizzard.
Nah, Gamesline standpoint is fuck you, Blizzard.
Fuck you, Blizzard.
Yeah, we're pretty fuck you, Blizzard here.
No, I was just gonna say, I was reading an article earlier from Pace that was talking about like how we're in the IP era, and it's like, initially it's like, oh, what? Nah, but man, do I feel that idea of hemorrhaging, like just siphoning off limbs in order to keep the brand alive? That sure is a thing in video games right now.
Yeah. Speaking of shitty things happening in video games, Riot Games has settled a gender discrimination lawsuit for $100 million.
Well,
and announced a new CEO.
That action is not shitty. Ladies, get that money.
Ladies get the money. Yeah, 1,548 women are splitting that $100 million for themselves. So that's good. That's good for
Upwards of $5,000 per person in that lawsuit. That ain't the fucking Facebook class action.
I'm waiting on my $5 I get from that or whatever.
It sucks that it like got to this point, obviously, but like thank God they're getting paid.
Well, this is from the class action that was put out back in 2018, which in between that, then also had another lawsuit come out, filed against not only the company, but specifically the CEO at the time, Nicolas Laurent.
Mm-hmm.
And with the actual settlement for the 2018 case, Laurent has stepped down from his position and being replaced by A. Dylan Hadeha, president of the company since 2017, so has been in this other operations role for a while, has been with the company since 2011, and will be taking over his place for the next few months. However, Laurent will still continue to work with Riot as like an advisor.
Fuck off, fire him.
From Jade himself, as CEO, it's fair to assume that I may do things differently than those before me, but I want to assure you that the goal for us together will not waver.
Of course. Yeah, Riot Games has been through it. It's been very heartening to see all of the people working inside Riot Games actually be able to speak up about the shitty things that have been going on inside of it and be able to actually make substantial, real change in it, which is what you hope for, at least.
We're all getting that League of Legends fighting game, right?
Yeah,
we're all hopping on that. We're all
totally
gonna be maining Darius.
Yeah,
with your Echo partner.
I'm the other one. I'm the K-pop one.
Which one?
Yeah, they have a whole band.
Fuck. 140.
There's Ari. There's Akali. There's
Yeah.
Oh god, no, I could do this. There's Kaisa. Who are the other members of that fucking K-pop band?
You don't know all the members of KDA?
No, I forget them. Those because the ones that everybody wants to have sex with is Ari and Akali. Kaisa,
Teemo is in there, right?
Teemo's not in there. No, you're hey, no joking around about this, okay?
Yeah, this is a serious topic.
Evelyn, I think, is another one.
And not Caitlyn.
Anybody?
Not Blitzcrank.
Anybody really hype on KDA? That song's like, you better run, 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 run. Anyone? No? Oh.
Heimerdinger? Yo. Heimerdinger looks neat.
They're reworking, well, they were gonna rework Skarner, but they put him on the back end. So sorry, Skarner, you gotta wait a little bit longer for your visual rework, buddy.
Sorry, Skarner.
Yeah, really sorry. He was
whoa, Lux.
Skarner was the last of his kind on the Crystal Scar before they came and took it over. And now they're going to be reworking his lore. I don't know if they're going to include the Crystal Scar, because the Crystal Scar was a part of the Dominion game mode, which they also took out a while ago. So who knows what they're going to be doing with Skarner, unfortunately.
I think this is canonically the longest that like League of Legends has had talk in our podcast.
Yeah, I know Jinx exists.
She's in Arcane.
She's in Arcane, yeah. She's like the main one, right?
Her and Vi.
Her and Vi. There's also I remember there was like one like meme video a long time ago about like a dude with a big sword who killed guys.
Tryndamere?
No.
Garen?
No.
Yasuo?
No. This is my extent of understanding things about League of Legends.
Yone?
It might have been Yone. I remember it being a one-syllable thing.
Jin. Gwen.
No. Jin has a gun. Gwen has scissors. Fizz is a little water thing.
Bard.
Bard is a weird, like, ghost guy.
It is very fun just seeing you rack your brain about this.
Amumu.
Amumu's a sad mummy.
Dude, where do they put in the bouncer in League of Legends?
The bouncer.
The bouncer.
There's a guy named Set who fights with his hands. He's kind of like...
Hey, there you go.
That
He's
sounds
kind of
cool.
like the bouncer.
The Set.
The Set.
Let's move on to questions.
Oh, you don't want to keep
Okay.
talking about League of Legends? I have so much to say.
Do you want? Please, if you have more league characters you want to name, by all
Remember that
means.
character that they added that was based off of some guy's ex?
Oh my god, I do. Jesus Christ.
Seraphine.
Oh.
She's in KDA now too.
Wasn't she like? What? Oh my god! Wasn't she like the one who had depression
Yeah,
and like
she was
made,
the
like videos?
So yeah, Seraphine was their new support character that they added, and her first skin, because they add a skin with every character when they release them. Hers was a legendary skin, so it costs like $20.
Right.
And her story is that she's an indie singer who gets really popular on social media, and then later on gets to join her favorite band, KDA. So you get to see her uprising and, the trials and tribulations. She has such a beautiful voice, but she has demons, and she gets so sad
She's
sometimes.
sad, yeah. She has anxiety.
It's like that fucking ad where, like, Barbie has depression. Like, no, you fucking don't.
I remember it being... I feel like... I remember so clearly us talking about this on the podcast years ago of just like this digital character who is not real, and like people talking about how she seriously has depression or something. And like,
yeah, then that write-up came out that was like, yeah, I used to date like an art director at League of Legends.
Or I don't even think they actually dated. I think he just had a crush on her.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And like he never talked to her or something, and then like she found out and was so fucking creeped out.
Man,
Oh,
I'm
God.
always so surprised to see these lawsuits come up over at Riot Games.
It feels like they just come out of nowhere, huh?
Yeah. Let's move on to questions. If you want to send us a question, you can send it to gamesline.tumblr.com/ask. You can sound a lot like Anonymous here, who asks, what is one game you find yourself defending often? Like, in your heart of hearts, the criticisms are right, but you still want to defend it anyways.
League of Legends. Hell no.
Robbie is not beating the League of Legends like her allegations.
Hell no.
Do you have anything else? I feel like, not to put you on the spot, Robbie, but I feel like this is a question very tailored to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Some of my friends have been playing the Parappa the Rapper series lately.
Sure.
And that game aged like milk. Not like the game itself, but like it's almost impossible to play that game.
Right.
So anytime someone plays it, they're like, "This game's really hard and it doesn't work and it sucks and the timing's all off." And it's like, I know, but you gotta play it.
It's still kind of sick though. Is the thing.
You have to play it though. Like.
It's the first one. Like, it had so much to iron out. And yeah, I say this as the guy that's got fucking Project Diva ready to go whenever I want to fucking get that kick. Like, I'm pilled. But yeah, like, you still appreciate where this all came from.
You gotta play it. It's not that long, and the timing is weird. I recommend Duck Station. For your emulation purposes. But yeah, I don't know.
And of course you dump your own card.
Yeah, well you buy Parappa, then you dump it.
Exactly.
In the rain or in the snow, got the funky flow.
Same with Jammer Lammy, like it's you gotta play that game. There's still nothing like those games. You just I know it's difficult, but you gotta do it.
I constantly find myself defending Dark Souls 2 in a way
Yes!
that is like I understand why so many people dislike it, And it's like, I empathize with it deeply, but it's like, but also you're wrong and you do need to just play it. Like, the people who say it's slow, like, they just never take their armor off. You have to take off all of your armor. You have to have, like, the lightest load you can get, and you have to just have a small sword for a while. And you just have to, like, that is 100% how you just run around, like, at top speed at all times in that game.
It's a shame when people have bad things to say about Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2 specifically, because unfortunately it is the best one that they ever made. so sorry that you're having such a hard time, but it is the best Dark Souls game.
It is really good. It's so good they made it twice.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3 I think might still be my favorite, just out of like the Souls games. Like, that's even including Demon Souls. It's not including Bloodborne or Sekiro, or maybe even, I don't know, I think I would include Elden Ring still in that kind of lineage, because they're very obviously of the same game. I don't know. I'm dividing these up in weird ways.
I think Elden Ring is probably their best game, and something I would still consider a Souls game. And it's so funny how much Dark Souls 2 DNA is in that game.
Yes.
It is
weirdly enough
over the fucking place in that game. Because it's the best one they ever made.
If you like an elevator that goes down in Elden Ring, let me tell you
about some of the elevators in Dark Souls 2.
If you like going underground and finding weird things, bro, there is a big hole in Majula. You can just jump right down.
If you love all of the bosses in Elden Ring, there's a lot of bosses in Dark Souls 2 for you to fight.
Dark Souls 2 also has, like, the lowest lows. Like, it has some of the worst stuff in the entire series.
It's got that fucking bog with all the fucking mages that shoot shit at you.
I don't mind the Shrine of Omana that much.
It's bad.
Still
it's really bad, though.
It's not... It's not good. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's good, but it's like, part of it is like, one, you're supposed to, by that point in the game, have some sort of long-range option to deal with them much easier. And two, I think part of what makes Shrine of Amana work is the fact that everything is, like, knee-high in water means there's so much stuff that's hiding in the water itself. And it's like, when that stuff pops out, even though it's not particularly difficult to deal with, it's still, like... It puts you on your toes, and that's what I think works about the Shrine of Amana. It keeps you on your toes the entire way through, even when you think you can move forward and you're going to be fine. That's what I like about Shrine of Amana. I wish it was good, but I think there's some merit to it. Also, it's a very pretty area.
It is.
It's a very nice looking area. I like that it's very much under the big old trees. So you see the roots and everything. It's neat.
And your reward for beating it is getting the kick the shit out of a weird frog that's super easy to fight.
You do get to fight a weird frog.
Was it the Voice of Sin? What is it called?
Something like that. I don't remember the name. The game does also have the ancient dragon in it, though, so it's god-awful. It's terrible.
Now, are we talking about Scholar the First Sin? Or are we talking just vanilla Dark Souls 2?
I mean, it's in both.
Okay.
It's the big dragon. You can fight it optionally.
Because Scholar...
You don't have to fight
Scholar can suck my shit from the back, as far as I'm concerned.
I prefer vanilla to Scholar, personally. I played through Scholar, like, beginning to end, like, doing all of the weird, obscure, hidden things I could do, like, in one playthrough. Like, fairly recently, like, a couple years ago. Or maybe it was last year. I think it was last year. But... it was just a really fun time. Like, it's different from vanilla Dark Souls 2. Like, it just changes some things. I don't understand, like, I don't understand what they were thinking with it in terms of, like, this is the version that's gonna replace Dark Souls 2 entirely.
What if there was a bunch of big dragons all over the place for no fucking reason?
Yeah.
Stupid.
In Hades Tower, there's a dragon rider and there's a dragon killer, a dragon slayer or whatever. Old dragon slayer or whatever. And in vanilla Dark Souls 2, there's no dragon around, so what was the dragon rider riding? But in Scholar, the dragon's, like, there is a dragon outside of where the dragon slayer is. So, like...
they fixed Dark Souls 2.
Now this guy's not doing his job.
Fixed. Game makes sense now.
It makes total
No
sense.
other Souls game has the Pursuer. Period.
That's true.
No other Souls game has the Pursuer.
Yeah.
They should add a new Pursuer. They should put that in the Elden Ring DLC.
There should just be a fucking guy that flies around and fucking kicks the shit out of you.
They should just put the Pursuer back.
That'd be awesome.
Pertuer.
The Pursuer.
The Pursuer. That's what I was kind of hoping Morgott would be, honestly.
Yeah, he's kind of like that.
It's a little bit. It's like you get to fight him in like one area that's not his
he's
boss
like that
fight.
once.
There's like one spot you get to fight him otherwise, but it's like, man, I really wish he was like chasing you down, you know? Like he just shows up when you least expect. I don't know.
We're gonna get fucking
Elden Ring's great.
Scholar of the First Sin Elden Ring edition.
That's what I heard. Someone I was like listening to on like a podcast was theorizing that's what the DLC would be.
Terrifying.
Like a big old remix of the entire thing. And it's like, no, that's insane. Like, why would you even think they would do that?
They should literally, that's such a bad idea. They should literally never do that. By the way, just want to reiterate, really enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. Super enjoying Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. Hey, that's a good game. It's got everything in Breath of the Wild in it, and also
it's like the first one, but refreshed. It's great.
It's weird. It's so wild. Anonymous asks.
Hey, wait.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't get one?
No, fucking Dark Souls 2
We're
talk
talking
over
about Dark
here.
Souls 2 for Dark Souls Jones
I'm
over
sorry.
here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, gee, you didn't let me talk about the one, the only Jet Li Rise to Honor.
What the fuck is Jet Li's Rise to Honor?
Jet Li's Rise to Honor is a game of the PS2 where you play essentially as like a Jet Li movie. You are Jet Li in whatever fucking plot they do. And all of the action is controlled with the right analog stick.
Oh, it's like Monster Hunter.
It's kind of like Monster Hunter, but you're just flicking that shit and you're doing all your cool judo chops. You get a focus move and you just do like fast, like it. I do not think it holds up. And there are very much.
What are people saying about it? What's the common criticism? Yeah.
I don't have any other games that I defend often, all right? Fucking I'm sorry that
Jet Li's PS2 adventure sucks.
You know what game I really hate?
Yeah.
Hey, now. I'm sorry that I'm just, like, burdened with perfect taste in every game that I play. It's a gift to the gods.
We are currently talking shit about Jet Li, so you do have to defend it.
Well, I had to defend it for being a very good version of right stick analog combat. We didn't have that shit. We were in the streets begging since Ape Escape, dog. And we got it.
There's such a weird era where everyone was doing that. It was really strange. Like,
oh, dude, the right stick shit with WWE, like SmackDown versus Raw and shit.
It put them in the WWE games. Like,
I loved it.
Metal Gear Solid 2 had like one part where you use the stick.
I think that is actually the one that I would like. I'm an MGS2 liker. It's the first one that I played.
It's great. Excellent game.
It is wild to me to realize that so many people were just like actively hating on it. I mean, not wild.
I don't think people like hated the game necessarily, but there was so many people back in the day who were just like who felt betrayed by the Raiden twist, you know?
Right.
Yeah, the unfortunate juxtaposition that people hated the fact that like, oh, I was promised to play as Solid Snake, and I don't get to play Solid Snake.
Now I have to play as this straight man.
I have to play as the most heterosexual person in gaming, Raiden.
The most heterosexual man in gaming, Raiden, who had to correct a woman to fucking secure the...
He had to save the world.
Landed the plane by talking about how she didn't know shit about King Kong.
And like... And that's the thing too. Like they were blinded by their rage that they didn't get to play as Solid Snake. That they completely glossed over the fact that the world in Metal Gear Solid 2 and the area that you're in is the most boring in the entire series.
I like the big shell.
Fuck Big Shell, bro.
I like the big shell.
Big Shell shows you power. Big Shell makes you feel secure. When you're just fucking downing dudes with the M4, like, it doesn't even matter. Like,
bunch of fucking hallways. It sucks.
Yeah. No,
I know, but there's a surgicalness to it. Like, the fact that all of it is so, like, weird and refined and, like, so distant from anything natural that it makes, like, the themes of MGS2 feel so, like on point. That's what I like about it. But it is just always.
They made a game where you fucking you hang out in the same fucking area all the time, and the only thing that's different is like the different missions that you have to do. It was called Metal Gear Solid 5, and then they sold it for $20. It wasn't a $60 game on fucking PS2. Fuck MGS2.
MGS2. Wow. Okay, so we're out here defending MGS2 against the haters.
I'm the opposite of this ask, bro. I don't like MGS2.
Look, someone's not out here hanging out with Greg Eagles talking about bombs.
Care about Iroquois Pliskin? Fuck off.
He's called Vamp because he's bisexual, bro.
Fuck Vamp, too. They brought it back in 4. Who gives a shit about
he's
Vamp?
got fucking nano
Vamp's
machines.
great. I love Vamp.
Stupid.
Vamp's great.
Dude, fucking Otacon killed his dad because he knew how to get that puss.
Sex with his mom.
The only character in that game that matters is Fat Man.
That's right.
That man's great. Oh, Fat Man.
Laugh and grow fat.
My favorite Guilty Gear character.
Yo, Fat Man's in the next DLC? Yo, you gotta check this out. Fat Man's in.
He's got the wine glass.
Fat Man in Dead by Daylight.
Dude, that'd be you skating around throwing bombs at people. That'd be great.
I should put Fat Man in a fight.
That'd be fucking cool.
Holy shit. That'd be real good. Our next question comes from Anonymous. Anonymous asks, what franchise do you think should pull a Mortal Kombat and reboot back to #1 aside from your own podcast? I don't know why we would reboot the Gamesline podcast. We're 4 episodes in. I think we're doing pretty good. I don't know if we should really start and stop again.
We gotta pull. Oh, see, look. Episode 4. Not only do we have the #1 boyfriend streamer ROBBYDUDE, not only do we have the one and only OG Watermelon, we got Romeo.
We got Romeo the dog.
We got Romeo, folks. Romeo, Kurt.
Why would you want to reboot this?
Collaboration.
Yeah, let's go back to #1 after this one. We're not peaking. We peaked. We're not going up any further.
My answer to this question is Metal Gear Solid.
I do kind of want them at least to do like a remake series. As much as I'm like tired of remakes, like those old the old MGS games, I think, are at least rife enough with a whole bunch of so the first 2 Metal Gear games obviously were remade into Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah.
But like I think there is enough originality in both of them that you could sort of maybe like combine aspects of both into at least a single remake game. And I think there's like remake stuff you could do with Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 as well.
I think it'd be cool to have like fucking Snake and fucking Gray Fox's little adventure.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cute. Not something you have to do in fucking Metal Gear Acid.
Yeah.
I would love for them to do another fist fighting sequence, and you get to actually do the fist fighting one with Gray Fox, where you're just surrounded by like landmines.
You get to fight fucking what's his name? Like
great.
Shotgun Joe. What was that guy's name?
The Running Man, the fastest man in the world.
A Metal Gear reboot would be sick. I think that'd be a good way to go back. You're back in the jungle, so it's like MGS3.
You're actually fighting Big Boss.
And you know what? Throw Ghost Babel in there too.
I guess. I don't actually know anything about Ghost Babel.
It's on Game Boy.
I know it's on Game Boy, and I know it's technically not canon, but
Neither is Poops, but people keep talking about Poops as if it's canon.
a Portable Ops is like semi-canon. It's
as canon as Ghost Babel.
It's the setup for Peacemaker, for Peace Walker. So like, there's so many story elements to it that like are, if you just jump into Peace Walker, are just fully unexplained.
No.
And Peace Walker's great. They should remake Peace Walker. Well, if they did, it's Metal Gear Solid 5, but still, should remake Peace Walker.
Who's that character in Metal Gear Acid who like doesn't fit at all?
I don't remember. I never played Acid. I want to play Acid really bad, though.
That's that card game.
That is a card game. I've heard it's okay.
It can't be.
You know?
I don't believe that.
Robbie, what do you want to reboot?
You know what, Parappa?
Yeah, let's bring it back. Let's bring
those games. Those games need to come back. Why the hell not? I'll try to think of something different.
No, this is good. This is good. I'm very excited. I do like to hear the build up for this.
Okay, check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Dougton Apple.
Uh-huh.
Out.
Yeah. Go on.
We're remaking the Neverhood. We're remaking Skull Monkeys without Dougton Apple. and it's on Unreal Engine.
Ooh.
That's my reboot.
There you go.
Matt, do you have a reboot?
Banjo-Kazooie, fuck it.
Start from number one. We're starting over.
Yep. Bring it back.
Full universe reset, like possibly even with multiverse sort of implications.
Yeah.
That's sort of what we're getting out of Mortal Kombat 1, I think.
Get me Valley of the Flood. I'm fucking asking for it so bad. That's the new start.
They should remake Demon Souls, but do it good this time.
They did that.
No, they didn't.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I just fucking hate Demon Souls remake. It's so bad.
Eco remastered.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll bring it
How
back.
was that Shadow of the Colossus remaster? I heard that was good.
I liked it. It was very pretty. And then the people who made it made the Demon Souls remakes. Now I hate the Shadow of the Colossus remake too.
Damn.
No, it's really good. I like the Shadow of the Colossus remake a lot.
Let's bring back Guitar Hero.
Yeah, holy shit.
You know what? I'm kind of surprised there's not like a Guitar Hero like live service game. I know they tried.
There's Guitar Hero Live that then also changed like the guitar layout, which is also really dumb.
Ugh.
I think they realized that Clone Hero is like the best way to play that because it's all fan made and they don't have to pay licensing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Isn't Hyperkin making a new Guitar Hero controller? I'm pretty sure they like
first I've heard about
they
it.
said like they said on Twitter like, hey, we're just gonna make another Guitar Hero controller because like there's a market for it.
Yeah,
you can't get controllers anymore, and people want to play Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
DJ Hero is my answer. DJ Hero's
Oh,
awesome.
DJ Hero, yeah.
Should we make DJ Hero?
Because apparently you can't find those mixes anywhere outside of people like playing them on YouTube.
Yeah. Really, really good mashups in those games.
Fucking like heard it through the grapevine with Feel Good Inc. That is nuts.
It was DJ AM's last performance was in DJ Hero.
God.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Guitar Man. I just want to remaster Guitar Man, like up front.
I think here's the thing about reboots in general. I feel like we don't need a reboot. Just get a team to remake the game in fucking Unity and throw it on the eShop for $20.
Throw on the eShop. I literally upgraded PS Plus to be able to play Ridge Racer Type 4.
Yeah, like people just want a modern way to play their games, not necessarily like, oh, this needs to come back. It's like, no, I just want to play it.
Exactly. Because like Mortal Kombat is in that weird thing where it is actively tried to do this now like 3 or 4 times over.
Yeah, there's a self-awareness to it where like the reboot cycle is probably part of what this next Mortal Kombat game is going to be about. But like the idea, they already have a weird kooky universe where a whole bunch of weird shit happens. And that last game does sort of end with like a universe wiping scenario. So it makes sense that the one that would come after it is like us starting the slate clean and doing something completely different. I imagine they're not completely abandoning that universe and
Scorpion's
are more like
gonna be in it.
Scorpion's gonna be in it. Of course Scorpion's gonna be in it.
A Sub-Zero is going to be in it. You'll figure out if you're going to be playing the rest of the regular ninjas or the robot. It's all there.
I don't know why I believe this. But I heard Johnny Cage is not going to be playable from the start.
He's an assist.
Which doesn't make
He's an assist character.
He's an assist? Yeah. That's insane. Like, that's insane to me. If you're doing more... Like, that alone tells me whatever they're doing with Mortal Kombat is, like... It is not going to be a, like... It's going to be tongue-in-cheek, you know? It's not going to be, like, a played straight Mortal Kombat 1 remake. Because you would just have all of those characters from the first game, like, as the main roster again, you know?
Yeah, I have less, like, reboots as much as I have just make mores. Make more Kid Icarus Uprising. Yeah. Make more Rhythm Heaven.
Give us more Kid Icarus.
I feel like that's another game you could just re-release, right? Like, just just put that on Switch.
Money, the fact that Sakurai himself on his freaking show is like, gee, sure would be great if somebody just decided to remaster Kid Icarus Uprising for the Switch.
So funny.
Because you can do it.
That guy's so mad.
You won't give anybody carpal tunnel this time.
Sakurai's the most angry fucking game developer I've ever seen in my entire life. But not like an actual genuine anger, like in a seething you mad kind of way.
It's a very like passive aggressive kind of
He is so fucking mad. It's hilarious.
He's so mad, but it hasn't like affected him at all. He still looks like a stunner.
In that recent Sakurai video where he was talking about how he doesn't think that Smash Brothers should be an online experience, it's like, bro, you're so mad. You are so mad that you're wrong.
I got one last question for y'all.
Okay.
This one comes from our friend Cello Buster. Cello Buster asks, would you eat Link's cooking?
No.
You wouldn't eat Link's cooking?
He definitely... I mean, he doesn't wash his hands.
Yep.
No.
and his idea of food is like apples and salt. Like, I'm not eating that.
Yeah. He just tosses a bunch of apples into a big wok.
I'm not doing it.
And that's it. I don't know. Some of those pictures look okay, but like, I feel like anytime you put something that has an effect in the food, it's just gonna taste like medicine, you know?
I think, this is my headcanon.
Yeah.
I think the pictures that are created from the food is in his mind what he thinks the food looks like.
Of course, yeah.
I don't think it's in any way what it actually like. That's fun pizza, you know what I mean? Like he's making like this beautiful sautéed with toothpicks and like little tiny cherry tomatoes on top, and it is just slop. It's a stew. He's making a stew every time.
I put 5 meats into a bowl and I boiled it. Yeah, and that's a perfect kebab right there.
No, it ain't.
That's gonna give me so many hearts.
I'll invite him to the cookout.
Yeah, no, I would watch him just fucking start putting shit on a grill, and I'll be like, yeah, I like when it gets all charry and I get the edges on it. You know, it's fine. And it's like, Link, that's been on there for 2 hours. You're gonna take that shit off? He's like, no, let it cook. It's not done cooking. Hold on, let me spice it real quick. And he fucking, like, cracks open a fairy and pours it all over. Like...
He pulls out an entire, he's a solid rock. And he just, starts grinding on it.
You know what this needs?
Gets the salt.
Truffles. But he doesn't, shave the truffles. He just, full fucking mushroom, just throws it in. Damn, all right.
He's gonna be feeling so good after this.
Is that for seasoning? He's like, no, I just eat it.
I just boil them up.
Okay.
You haven't had big truffles boiled?
Just eats the fish, scales and all. I'm not eating that, bro. Hell no.
It's very funny whenever I see, the things I made compared to, the food people give me in the game, where it's like, oh, they gave me a meal, and I made 5 apples.
I made my sautéed fruits.
I made something that'll make sure I don't fucking get affected by the diseases in the pits.
I saw a recipe on the wall in Tears of the Kingdom that's a pizza. Link's not making a fucking pizza, bro.
I pull out my camera and I'll take a picture of those recipes, and I'm never pulling that camera out. Not
doing it, yeah.
Do not let Link try and make fucking pasta carbonara. The Italians will come after him.
It's a rustic take on Alfredo spaghetti.
Do you think Link could hack it as a barbecue pit boy?
Yes.
I can see it.
I can see it so clearly too, because the barbecue pit boys have a craft to what they're doing, obviously. But I think they would have a strong appreciation of just taking out 5 meats and start grilling them, you know?
Gender dysphoria be damned, they can cook.
And also, I would like to see Link in a cowboy hat and sunglasses doing a thumbs up while eating a burger.
Link's out here smoking a fatty brisket.
He's putting his barbecue shoes on, and that does in fact give him a bonus to cook.
I think I would eat his grilled food, but not a recipe by Link.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with that.
Link fucking taking a skewer and then just doing the hearty thumbs up. That's good.
Link, I think this needs a little bit of salt. Okay, hold on. He fucking pulls out a rock and just fucking...
He pulls out the SPG.
Yeah, that's right. Barbecue Pit Boy Link is so good.
He's standing next to all of them and he's half as tall as them.
It's my short king.
Fucking out here.
He pulls out the master sword to start cutting meat.
Link when he's getting to the goddamn Bokoblin encampment.
He's gotta wear the t-shirt too, goddamn.
We're out here in the third game just opening up local chapters in every single... we got that chapter up there in Lanayru. Farron.
I think instead of Addison, it should have been 2 guys next to a barbecue grill. Being how can we spice this up? And then you give them salt and a fish, and they're like, this is great, thanks. Here's 20 rupees.
Hell yeah. God, that's what Terrytown needs to pivot to, like, Barbecue Town.
It does.
Yeah.
Terrytown? No, Flavor Town.
Oh, they can endure any pain as long as it has meaning.
Yeah.
I think this has been a podcast.
What do you think? Comment below.
You decide.
Yeah, comment below. But hey, here's all the places you can tell us how we did. You can go to our website, gamesline.net, where you can leave comments on posts. That's where you can be very nice to us in the comments, which is where we'll post them. You can message us on Twitter at the Gamesline, gamesline.tumblr.com, add a /ask after that to ask us a question. You can, if you want, to go on Facebook, but then we'll know your name. It's facebook.com/Gamesline. YouTube, the Gamesline on YouTube. Twitch.tv/Gamesline TV, which we're playing Gollum Game.
You're playing Gollum Game, bro.
We're playing Gollum Game.
Thursday, we're out here with the precious.
If you want to support us, you can go to patreon.com/Gamesline. $3 for all of our content a week early. That's our Express Pass, which includes unlimited Railworks, our anime podcast. Mav, what's happening in anime?
Over in anime, we're actually going to be doing an episode on Boogie Pop Phantom. The classic ish, I guess, 2000s anime where, hey, a lot of stuff really liked the end of Evangelion, and then a lot of more stuff really liked Serial Experiments Lane, is what I'm finding out.
Interesting. I can imagine it's very tasteful.
It is more tasteful than other stuff that we have seen for the show.
Okay. that sounds good. That is more optimistic than I would imagine.
It's turn of the millennium, so we don't have any of the 9/11 stuff yet. It's not fucking Gundam Seed out here.
And our theme song, of course, is Crush off the album Magic Is Real by Melt Channel. And you can check out their stuff at meltchannel.bandcamp.com and their other act, Magic Circuit. That's magic-circuit.bandcamp.com. Robbie, our great guest. Excellent podcast, yes. Where can people find you?
Thank you. You can find me at ROBBYDUDE on pretty much every website. It's twitch.tv/ROBBYDUDE, twitter.com/ROBBYDUDE, or you can check out my website, robby.zone.
That's right. There's a lot of stuff on robby.zone.
There's cereal reviews.
Oh, do we have a cereal review in the works?
Yeah, Cookie Crisp. It's coming. That's a Gamesline exclusive.
I'm Scott, FKA Socks on Twitter. Mav, where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitter at Maverick Drifter. Yeah, changed it up finally after a while.
Nice. Content on the site. We are having a very big video series start this Friday. Very excited for that. Hope you all are very excited for that as well. You will see it when it comes. It's a lot of work that we finally are finishing and putting out for everyone. And I think that's going to do it for the Gamesline podcast. Robbie, I just, whenever I'm hosting, I just do the Kenny Omega sign off. Do you have a sign off you want to give us?
Here's your sign off.
Okay.
Party on, contest winners. Party on.
Party on, contest winners. Chugga chugga. So long.